All right, I'm actually getting ready to go out here and address a group of new hunters. So since I moved to Iowa a couple years ago, I've actually volunteered some time and teaching the archery and tree stand safety portion for the hunter safety classes, hunter safety ed. And it's something I wanted to do, and I've actually enjoyed it a whole lot. So I encourage anybody, if you have a chance, reach out to your local DNR and see if they can use a hand. Maybe muzzleloader is your thing, maybe tree stand safety is your thing, traditional archery or modern archery. Maybe it's even shooting techniques or scouting, whatever portion that they could use a little bit of help on. And sometimes just having a new face to engage with the new audience, kind of goes a long way. But it also does a nice thing as far as building a relationship with the conservation boards and the local DNR. So I encourage everybody, if you get a chance, do it. It's a ton of fun. So good luck. Filling up here, the first stop, leaving Iowa. We've got about 9.5 hours till we get out here to Nebraska. We're probably gonna try to sleep on the side of the road for a couple hours and then get up in the morning, daylight, start listening for gobbles and start chasing birds. We're down at a new spot, the last public land spot. Man, it looked good on paper, and it looked good whenever we got on it. Nice green plots and stuff, but didn't turn out to be very good. And Randy and I were about half falling asleep. We're on some gravel roads, and we've got the tripod and we've got the Maven spotter. This is a pretty cool spot. We can actually look down in this bowl and we can cover all this ground, and we haven't spotted anything yet. Some cows, a lot of heat. We started off this morning with gloves on. We've got the rest of the guys are coming down here to this spot as well. They've hunted here before and they had a lot of good success, and there was a lot of birds, and a lot of the locals told us to come down here as well. So. All right, that's gonna wrap up the Nebraska trip. I had a blast out here. Very appreciative of some good buddies that let me kind of tag along on the trip. Chasing public land birds with a bow in ground that you don't know and you haven't been on is pretty tough. Very successful hunt. I had a good time. I got to hang out with some good dudes. Got to see one guy get a bird. Come on in here, Nick. These are some killers. They're gonna keep grinding. Nick got a bird the very first day, and we actually got to watch, actually all of us got to watch it from afar. We were all coming back, and that was pretty cool. Thanks to these guys, and hopefully I'll get a chance to come back to Nebraska. It's like having no bird dancing.
Going back down, look at her. They smell blood.
What kind of cows you got here?
Turkey killers. A lot of people use bows, some people use guns. We use cows. We just get them in the field, and then we call the cows in, and that's pretty much it, and then we just go pick up the bird. They'll tenderize them for you sometimes.
I've never been one that's, said, man, I tell you what, I couldn't have done it without something. This is the first bird I've shot with the new G5 Striker V2. Wow. I mean, absolutely devastating. We've got blood spray that you'd get like when you shoot a deer. I mean, it just devastated this bird. I mean, he is absolutely destroyed. He beat up Parker's buddy over here, Clyde. Gave him a rough way to go this morning, but man, arrow found its mark. Absolutely amazing. This never gets old. I'm a deer hunter, and that's what I love. But this is one hunt every year that I look forward to more than anything, is coming down here with Johnny Parker on his property. Just a beautiful, beautiful farm. And I got to kill a bird with Parker in the blind with me, so I haven't done that before, so that's cool.
Said there's something coming here, and it was like on a string. Just came right straight up through here. He didn't like Clyde. He attacked Clyde, and then you got your revenge for Clyde. Shot him, he went 30 yards, and then the cows attacked.
For modern firearm, press 1. For muzzle loader, press 2. For crossbow, press 3. For archery, press 4. You selected archery. If this is correct, press 1.
Hey, this is John from Arrow Wild TV, bringing you a tech tip from our partners over at XOP Gear. We've all been in a situation where you're trying to hang a tree stand and you're trying to do it quickly, and more importantly, you're trying to do it quietly. XOP solved the problem with the new custom offset bracket. You've got a center channel and then two that are slightly angled. So depending on what type of tree that you're in, or if the tree is slightly angled, or where you simply put it on the tree. Once that's installed, grab your tree stand, slide it into the groove. Once it's seated, you can still run your straps around the tree the way you normally would. You can also kick up the base of that tree and seat it into the tree the way we normally do to get these super tight and locked in there. Works great if you're in a public land situation. Maybe you don't want to leave a tree stand in the tree, or simply you just don't have a whole bunch of tree stands and you want to have these preset into trees you want to go into, so you can slip into the bedroom of that big buck quietly and super fast. Be sure to check out XOP Gear.